MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Let's go.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And that's through for a hit. And he is in there.
Oh, man.
Batting fourth.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Oh, man.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Cano waits on the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Conforto at third. Cespedes at second with one away. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first two outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the third out.
Damn.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Wait.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Pitch popped up. Suarez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Aristides Aquino. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hammered the other way to deep right field. McNeil going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So striding in, Nick Senzel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman Cano. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
You know, Hero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Conforto moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In is Joey Votto now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Fucking game. No, it ain't. Alright, you better not waste money on a fucking game. No. Alright, who's ready? Let's go. Let's go.
In now, Aristides Aquino. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Cespedes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High and deep to left center field. Senzel looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2 balls and a strike. Fouled off.
Damn.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on. Leading off the inning, Nick Senzel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. There's Cano. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. McNeil is over. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have a bunt or you can even think about
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Bowman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
First offering on its way. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now batting, number 20.
At the plate, Peter Alonso. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Conforto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Sonny Gray will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 54, Sonny Gray.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. In there, a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Cespedes is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 7.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Gray, the runner at third. Winker at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Sonny Gray takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Excuse me.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Robbie Cano now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto has a beat on it, 1 away.
The batter,
ready now,
3,
Freddie Galvis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field.
Gone.
Nothing's gonna stop it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, that's one way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Mets 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, Dero, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Oh, well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Brandon Nimmo come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nimmo bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets lead 1. They're down 3-2. Luis Avilan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Derek Dietrich is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The left fielder.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Jesse Winker. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Joey Votto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Cespedes on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Conforto ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Aristides Aquino will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Selman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in the 7th inning. Into the box, Nick Senzel. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Mets 2. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21.
Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Winker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
In his last at-bat. Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Michael Conforto. And it's fouled away. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Back up the middle. Peraza up the middle. Throw on Bavaro will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still. And here's Jose Peraza. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Philip Irvin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Line toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Kevin Gossman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up. Suarez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Now in the box. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Cano waits on the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The Mets down to their final strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Barnhart shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The